Welcome, PVT Express News. Subscribe to the channel to not miss new videos. And now for today's content. Goose drama party red carpet, cool Reba, sweet tansongyun, or 85 flowers can dominate the show. Dilraba Dilmurat's cold appearance and Muir's appearance are all over the red carpet. By Lu and Tansongyun's new drama arouse expectations. Lu Shirshir's gentle and calm temperament is the finale. Zhang Ruoyan returns with elegance in gold-rimmed glasses. The original cast of Yunyan 3 returns in full swing. Which work do you look forward to the most? Today, Tencent's major TV drama investment conference opened, not only with many big TV dramas that everyone is looking forward to, but also with many familiar stars. Reba, 33, wore a black suit with a black long skirt inside and a ponytail, completely different from her previous sweet style. Today's appearance is mainly cool and bold. If you don't look closely, you really can't recognize her. She's completely different from her previous image. From the side, Reba's nose is straight and very strange. Her braids on both sides are bright, adding a bit of cuteness and loveliness to her. She strode on the red carpet, holding a holiday duck. She is the dashing and independent Nya Juliuo, and also the bright and elegant Reba. She looks very domineering and has a strong temperament when sitting on the chair. There is a new movie starring a heroine to look forward to. Bai Lu and Chang Lei walked over holding hands. Bai Lu wore a purple dress, looking both mysterious and elegant. Her eye makeup was also very beautiful, with a bit of light pink eyeshadow, very luxurious and elegant. It's been a long time since I've seen Tansongyun. This time, Tansongyun wore a light purple crystal princess dress with her hair tied up high, still as lovely and sweet as before. Tansongyun has several TV series broadcast on Tencent, and her performance is very good. Her work is Lan Xiang Rugu. These 4 words are the most suitable to describe her. Investors really know how to choose people, but Tansongyun is still a little thin, which makes people feel a little heartbroken. Songyun kept changing 2 looks. One of them was a black dress, which was mature and dignified. It had many floral patterns, but it did not look rustic at all. Her curly hair was loose, giving her the style of a royal sister. There was also a high-end yellow floor-length dress, which also looked very heavy and majestic. Songyun interpreted the 2 different styles very well. Her facial features were very smooth, she had a mixed-race appearance, and her big, bright eyes were unforgettable. However, this white outfit was a bit cumbersome and did not show off her lightness and agility. However, she had also left the entertainment industry for 3 years and had been involved in many negative controversies. After she returned, the drama was broadcast, but the audience still needed a process of acceptance. I hope she can come back with a new drama. I think this styling is the most beautiful and fairy tale-like. Many people say that Li Yitong is not easy to recognize, but I personally find her very charming. She wore a bright yellow evening dress, looking very elegant, even forgetting to wait for the handsome guy behind her when walking ahead, looking funny. Switching to black, Li Yitong adds a more mature style. Another one who was equally cute is Tian Shiwei. She is also one of the best new generation actresses. She is very cute in historical dramas. This time she walked the red carpet with Zhang Lingyi. The handsome man and the beautiful woman are very pleasing to the eye. However, although they are a couple in the play, they are still very restrained on stage. At least I have never seen such a distant couple. Their upcoming work is Chasing Jade, which tells the story of a young master in distress and a market girl, which is still very attractive. Tian Shiwei's Catwoman look is even more interesting, with a black suit and bangs, looking quite mysterious. Tian Shiwei's facial features are also very suitable for acting in idol dramas. Both of them are very popular and have a lot of fans supporting them. How could such an event be complete without the presence of 85 flowers? Look at Lu Shishir. She has a very dignified and graceful beauty. According to fans, her beauty brings peace and prosperity to the country and the people. The work she and Li Naiwen brought was dreamy. Just hearing the name makes me infatuated, and it was also supported by 85 flowers. Zhang Ruoyan wore a pair of gold-rimmed glasses, looking very elegant and refined, just like Fan Xian had returned. However, the work he brought this time was not Joy of Life but The Beginning of Man. The plot was also very interesting. Another drama that has attracted a lot of attention during this period is the national drama Joy of Life 3. As we all know, the first two parts are the leaders in Tencent's ratings, especially the first part, which is still deeply loved by everyone. The plot is attractive and the actors' acting is also very sincere. The second part has a slight impact on the viewer's experience because some actors have been replaced. However, at the press conference, the crew introduced that the third part will keep the original configuration and will add more actors. This is something everyone expects, but the script should still be the main focus, and no extraneous people should be added to overshadow the main cast. Tansongyun, the 35-year-old storyteller of light and darkness, sowing eternal spring into the folds of time. Tansongyun, 35, has made a gentle revolution with a face that has not been carved by time and eyes filled with stories. She is like a warm rough gem, kneading the most authentic state of life of the character into her bones and blood, proving that true youth has nothing to do with age. Finding a fulcrum between reality and fairy tales, her consistent sincerity is the secret weapon to resist the erosion of time. 35 years old is a turning point for many people, but Tansongyun, with a face that has not been carved by time and eyes filled with stories, has turned this number into a gentle revolution. When the camera is on her, we always look for the secret of femininity, but often overlook the stars in her eyes, that is, the orbits of the role and the self intertwined, and the circles of symbiosis between the actor and the audience. Time sculptor. On the assembly line of the film and television industry, actors are often required to maintain ageless perfection, but Tansongyun uses her natural, round features to open up another narrative path on the screen. From Gung, who goes through the rainy season of youth in The Best of Us, to Li Jian, who heals family rifts in the name of family, she is like a warm rough gem, kneading the most authentic state of life of the character into her bones and blood, When actresses of the same age begin to change, she can still interpret the girl's thoughts with non-aggressive innocence. This incongruity is precisely the gift that time gives. It proves that youth really has nothing to do with age, and Guizhou on the way back is at his most curious and enthusiastic about the world. Character alchemy. Looking at Tansongyun's acting spectrum, we will see that she is always looking for a fulcrum between reality and fairy tales. In Under the Power, the eccentric Yuan Jinsha turns the mundane atmosphere of the city into armor to protect justice. Cheng Xiao, who pursues his dream and walking towards the wind, wraps his uncompromising soul in a pilot uniform. These characters seem very different, but they share a spiritual gene, stubbornly growing in the shackles of reality and turning the bitterness of life into sweet wine. When she says, actors should be like water, which takes on different shapes when poured into different containers, we see not only a reverence for acting, but also a gentle embrace of a soul for thousands of lives. Fan resonance field. In the first data era, Tansongyun's relationship with fans has created a unique emotional magnetic field. She will appear without makeup on her birthday live broadcast, sharing with fans how to make sausages from her hometown Sichuan. She will write a long letter after the filming is over, including the names of each staff member in a line of gratitude poetry. This intimacy, almost like a neighborly sister, erases the distance between stars and audiences, and turns star hunting into a warm two-way race. When fans hear "I hope you love yourself first, then love me" in her interview, they feel not the preaching of an idol, but the torch passed on by a companion. In the battlefield of each person's life, we are each other's stars. 35 years medal. At the threshold of 35 years old, Tansongyun has shown incredible versatility in storytelling. She has tried her hand at roles with more social depth. In Please Call Me Director, she transformed into Ning Meng, a working woman, and used exquisite performances to dissect the survival dilemma of modern women. This transformation is not a farewell to youth, but an infusion of the life energy accumulated in the past into a broader creative dimension. Like her favorite sunflower, it always faces the sun, but leaves its own shade when it turns around. When she said age is an actor's medal, not a shackle, what we heard was not only a professional statement, but also a woman's frank acceptance of the stage of life. Poem to the future. In Tansongyun's world, time is not a predator but a gardener. It prunes the glossy branches and allows the roots to dig deeper into the performing soil. It takes away collagen, but turns experience into moonlight in the eyes. At the age of 35, she still writes 10,000 words of character biographies for the characters on the set, and still sheds tears when fans say be careful when picking her up at the airport. This consistent sincerity is her secret weapon against the erosion of time. Dear Pine Cones, when we toast to Tansongyun's 35th birthday, we are not only toasting another birthday number, but also an actor's devotion to acting, a woman's loyalty to herself, and a fable of maturity written by an idol and her fans. May we all be like her, become an endless ferryman on the long river of time, carrying love and courage, and rowing to our own sea of stars. At this time, let's write our blessings on a film that will never fade. Tansongyun, happy 35th birthday. May you continue to be a person who chases the light, always carrying the morning dew and the light and darkness of the future.
Please leave your discussion. Welcome to leave comments. Welcome to my channel. Thank you all.